Oh, Kasane?
What are you so startled about?
Nothing. I didn't think I would be able to talk to you. I'm sorry for being startled. You're really strong, Kasane.
I think you're pretty strong too.
I don't mean in battle. I mean mentally. I always get overwhelmed by everything outside of battle. That's why I want to learn... Do we understand each other a bit?
I feel like we've come to understand each other a little better than that.
How are you doing, Kasane?
What do you mean?
Like physically? No. I think I understand. Do you remember the other day when I asked you how you were doing?
Yes, what was that?
I'm sorry for the strange question. I only wanted to know how you were doing. You're a trustworthy individual. I know that now.
That's an honor coming from a veteran like yourself.
Kasane, are you free to talk?
Yes. What do you want to talk about today?
Oh, not here. The kitchen is empty right now, so let's go there.
Huh? Oh. So, what's this about?
It might be a touchy subject for you, since you are one of the design children made in Togetsu.
Yes, what of it?
How do you feel about your existence being the result of an experiment?
How do I feel? I'm not sure how to answer that.
Do you feel bad or conflicted about being an artificial existence?
Well, it's something I learned just recently, so it honestly doesn't... Finding out my entire past was a lie, but it's not like my birth affects who I am now.
You're steadfast. And that's precisely why...
What are you talking?
You
don't have to force it.
Wait! I'm a dud. I was born without powers. But so while my situation is a little different from yours, it's something I've been struggling with for a while now. My power was maybe it'll disappear one day, and I'll...
The other day. That's why you asked what I'd do if I couldn't use my power.
Yes. I wanted to know how you felt since you were also How do you think one can overcome their fear of possibly losing their powers?
You're asking me because you want my frank opinion.
Yes, that's right.
Then I'll be honest with you. I don't understand why you're so worried.
Is that because you're not a dud?
No, I don't mean it like that. It's because I consider powers... If you can't use one, then just use another. Even if I didn't have them, I'm sure I'd find... Whether you have powers or not, your feelings won't change.
What you do?
What are you talking about?
I kept telling you before how similar you were to my brother, but I was wrong. My brother will greedily try to obtain powers by force at times. You could say he is almost possessed. However, you don't care that much about them. If they're not available, you're flexible.
I don't really understand, but you're basically saying you don't think...
Yes, because you're not. I was conflicted at first, but I'm glad I told you. It seems I was being a little too... You've helped me feel a little better.
Don't mention it. Thank you for trusting me with your secret.
You can talk to me anytime if you're ever struggling with...
I don't think I'd ever be worried about my muscles, but...
Kasane? How long do you train?
I think I train as much as necessary.
I'd like it if you allowed me to create a training... You and I think very differently. That's why I find you so interesting. I don't feel that way.
Cool.
You were a bit standoffish in the past. I wish I could do that. I think I'm starting to understand you better.
What a coincidence.
Hey, Kasane. Back when you were a cadet...
That's true.
I see. Because it means that you find it necessary. I want to hear more about you.
All right. Tell me more about you as well. Kagero, can we talk?
Oh, sorry. Can it wait till later? I was about to go work out in the gym.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry to turn down your invitation. I have to work hard every day to be this awesome, so I can't afford to skip.
I didn't know he worked out. I suppose I could do with a little working out, too. What? Nobody's here. Does that mean he pretended to come here and then turned invisible? That's strange. Haruka, you have a second? I don't see Kagero.
What? You can't see him? Did he?
Do you have an idea where he is?
Kagero behaves himself in front of girls, but when it's a group of guys, he gets... He was talking with my brother about some perverted situations involving his invisibility, and I was mortified. Something about being able to peep in the shower room while invisible.
That's disgusting.
Well, I don't think he was serious, and I doubt he'd do that in the hideout. Huh? These coordinates are outside the hideout. He left the...
Why is he going there?
I don't know, maybe taking a walk?
I should go check it out.
Okay, be careful.
According to Haruka, Kagero should be around here. There he is. It doesn't look like anything's wrong. Maybe she was right and he's just taking a walk.
Hey now, am I really that untrustworthy? I guess I am.
You noticed I was here? I didn't follow you because I was suspicious. I was just a little worried.
Either way, you're right not to trust me, considering everything I've done up till now.
So why did you lie?
Oh, I was feeling a bit bored. Sometimes I just want to be alone for a little while. And this was just one of those times. I'm fine.
You don't look fine. At the very least, you're not like your usual self.
Hey. Why?
Where did that come from?
Your beloved sister Naomi died, right? I'm asking you how you can still go on living. What's your motivation? It's already been 2,000 years. 2,000 years that I'm just empty. I've lived this long. When I looked up at that moon, I'd feel hate. It's like I'm already half dead. I guess that's what it means to lose the people we love. Is it different for you?
I'm not empty. I'm only alive now because my sister protected me. That's why I can't let my life go to waste. Because I lost my sister, I have to live to make sure that
Young people can be so positive.
You're an old man who's lived for 2,000 years. If you've got time to feel sorry for yourself, why don't you do something meaningful? If you feel like your life is empty, then use the time you have to think about how to fill it.
Don't call me an old man. Kids these days are so harsh. Did you
This is...
Don't put it like that. This is my style. Fill the emptiness, you know? You know, getting left behind by time really sucks. It's a lot harder than you can imagine. I came all the way out here because I didn't want you to see me down like this.
Yes, very lame. Your daughter would think so too.
Now that's really depressing. Fine. It's time to bust out the super cool Kagero to win back you and my daughter.
I'm looking forward to it.
There's a rumor lately that I've been using my power to spy on people. I would never do that, you know? I mean, I can't say I haven't thought about it.
It's because you're always so thoughtless, but I know you're not like that.
Oh? Thanks. That's my Kasane. I like that you're always...
What? You wanted to get closer to me? Aw, shucks.
I guess I would like to understand you better.
Hey, you free now?
Yes, what is it?
There's something I want to ask you. Come with me.
Why did you bring me all the way here?
Because nobody will overhear us. Look at this.
That's the analysis from a recent fight.
Don't worry about the details.
Your numbers have been improving lately. You must be seeing results from your training.
Yeah, but you're doing even better than me.
Not by much. It's all within the margin of error.
Listen, that small difference you're talking about is something I've never been able to make up for. It doesn't make sense to me that no matter how hard I study and work, I still can't beat you. It's time I swallow my pride and ask you, what kind of secret training are you doing?
Secret training? I'm not doing anything like that.
No, there has to be some sort of secret strategy you're using.
I told you I'm not doing anything like that.
Are you saying that this is just a difference in our natural abilities? If that's true, then it doesn't matter what I do. I'll never be able to catch up to you.
I don't really understand. Is there a reason?
I should just be some baggage the rest of my life? I hate to admit it, but everyone in this platoon are top talent. I'm the only one that's different. I'm nothing compared to the rest of you. I have to work myself to the bone if I'm even gonna keep...
And it's paying off. I don't see you...
Even after looking at the data? No matter how hard I train, this is the reality. If this is my limit, then I can't stay in this platoon!
Shiden, what should I do once I catch up to him? I don't know how to tell him how I feel.
Kasane? Shiden just rushed out of here.
Yes, I'm sorry. It seems like I've upset him again.
You don't need to apologize. I know you must have tried communicating with him. You two have such different upbringings and perspectives. You have to assume you'll have disagreements.
That means he'll never understand where I'm coming from.
Right. What do you want him to do?
What do you mean? I want him to continue fighting with us as a team.
Have you ever tried telling him? Why don't you catch up to him and say just that?
I have a feeling he might get angry again, but I haven't thought of a better way to reach out to him. Okay, I'll go after him. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
Shiden is heading towards Seiran.
Haruka, how do you know his location?
I'm the team's operator. He just rushed out of the hideout, so I figured you two got into another fight.
Good call. That's exactly what happened.
Good luck. I hope it goes.
There you are.
Kasane? Why did you come after me? Get lost.
Where are you going? I understand that you're troubled. I can see how discouraging it is to work hard and not see results. But running away just because you couldn't become stronger than someone? That's not the kind of person you are.
You just overestimated me. This is what I'm really like. I'm not even that good. But my pride makes me constantly worry about everyone around me. I put on a facade because I'm scared I'm inferior to everyone else.
Don't take this the wrong way, but why are you so obsessed with being better than everyone? How useful an individual is depends on circumstances.
Have you ever been unable to control your own abilities?
You mean my power?
Yeah. When I was young, I caused an accident. Nobody got hurt. The next time it happens, someone might get hurt. I put on these insulation gloves and trained hard to control my power. Even back when I was still a kid, I've never been able to overcome.
So you feel inadequate? I've never found you lacking. Our platoon needs your composure, analytic skills, and judgment. Please, come back to us. I want to keep... Another warning.
Kasane, Shiden, others have been...
Others?
Sometimes the forecasts are wrong. Look, there are still...
Let's go. We have to save them.
Yeah. Haruka, send us the up... That's right near my...
What?
You didn't know either, Haruka? Is there a surprise?
There's a patrol in the area.
They should prioritize evacuating the nearby civilians. My family should have already evacuated by now.
We should head to where they appeared. You must be worried about your family.
I don't need your concern. A member of the OSF should prioritize saving the citizens over their own family.
You can drop the act. If you lose them without doing anything, you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
Okay, I'll go.
Yes, let's hurry.
Wait, you're coming with me?
Obviously. Hurry up or I'm leaving you behind.
Hey! Why are you...
I'll support you from here.
What's going on? How are there still this...
The reports were wrong. There aren't even suppression.
Wait, will we be able to hold back that many...
If we don't act now, they'll start attacking.
Against this many?
Who else is going to save them? This...
Damn it. I know... There's no guarantee the civilians will be able to... So we're the only ones who can stop them here. Let's go. You better pull your own weight.
Right back at you.
Do it, Kasane!
I confirmed your water attack. Are you okay? Being wet makes it hard to move. The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
Run, youngster! Leave it to me.
It was thanks to my power. This is pretty good.
Damn. This is good. Got it.
That was good. Not quite as good as me, though.
It's over. Damn. I'm taking this.
That seems to be the spot.
I'll do it.
That was good. Not quite as good as me, though.
It's up to you.
The enemy is done. Now's the time.
Next.
It dropped something rare. I knew there were a lot, but this...
Where's your usual bravado? If you're tired, you can run back to the hideout. I'll take care of this.
It got me.
Is that supposed to provoke me? How childish. But I'll go along with it this time.
Whatever. Now,
Useless. Checkmate.
let's finish this. Watch yourself. You can't fight like this.
Not yet.
I'm off.
Show me what you got. I'm rooting for you. I'll support you.
I'll do it. It's over.
Go!
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
My body.
You should leave it to me.
If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
That's all of them. Are you all right?
Of course I'm all right. Who do you think I am? I was careful not to let any of them get away. I'm pretty sure we managed to stop them all here. Haruka, this is Shiden. We exterminated the others that...
I was just about to contact you. We've confirmed that all... You two really pulled off quite the feat. Good job. There's a rescue team headed your way. All the civilians have been accounted for at the evacuation site.
Thank goodness.
Why don't you go see your family?
No. I just needed to know they're okay.
Then let's head back to the hideout.
Sorry.
You did well out there and made some good calls. You really pulled your weight.
Enough with the flattery. I was too busy fighting to think about anything else.
That just shows how much you were able to focus. Neither of us had the time to think about anything.
I guess so. But this wasn't an official deployment. There won't be any data to evaluate.
Does that upset you?
No. I feel accomplished. I don't even regret putting on Captain Seto's map.
If that's how you feel, then that's worth more than any analysis data.
You're right. This is the first time I've ever felt that there's more to an encounter than stats. I think I'll stay on the team for a little while longer.
You can stay as long as you want.
It's only as long as I feel I have something to gain. This platoon isn't as bad as I thought.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Thanks.
Just look.
I don't remember.
I'm not saying you did something wrong. Watch out. I'm not the kind of person who gives up so easily.
You're someone I can rely on in battle. You know, your personality aside and all.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? I'll return the same.
Kasane.
You mean that I'm isolated?
No, not like that. I meant that you can take care of yourself.
I think I got to know you a little better. Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe you did.
Oh, Kasane. Perfect. There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
What is it?
I just wanted to say thank you. I owe you my life.
You owe me your life. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, you know, at Arahabaki. You saved...
Oh, actually, it wasn't just me that saved you. It was Hanabi and all of us.
I'm grateful to everyone, but the only reason everyone was there in the first place was because you brought them. If even one of them hadn't been, my memory might not be complete. So, I appreciate your help.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but I suppose I should humor him a bit. Alright, I accept your thanks.
Yeah, it means a lot. You know, it's kind of...
Talking normally is...
I mean, we were enemies for a while, and now... Sometimes, I think that the fact that two people exist with the same power, in the same time, at the same place, might mean it's...
You can go ahead and interpret it however you want, but I don't believe in fate.
That's the Kasane I know. I guess it is kind of an exaggeration.
Well, I would say it's more logical than an exaggeration. Whenever I hear the word fate, it just sounds like...
Oh, that's not really what I meant, but when I think of fate, I think of something from a past life, or like there's a strange But yeah, I just don't feel like I and...
What do you mean?
Fate does seem like something being forced on us. All of that put together makes me who I am now. Like, my ability to choose is thanks to
If that's what you mean, I feel the same. If I were by my... He has a good point. I'll give him that. It's
Oh, right, I haven't told you yet. It's about Nagi.
What? Nagi?
He was subjected to the government's personality rehabilitation. And, well, he attacked me when he was ordered to take my brain. I thought there was something I could do for him, a way to bring him back. But I was too late. I couldn't save him.
I can't even imagine how hard that must have been. For you and Nagi.
He was a good guy. A really good guy. He didn't deserve that fate. He got roped into the government's conspiracy just because he knew me.
Even if he weren't friends with you, I'd imagine Nagi would still find himself involved if he joined the...
But if he hadn't become friends with me, then the chance of this happening would have been much lower. It's my fault he lost his life.
Nagi was his own person. He made his own choices in life. He wasn't an extra in yours. Even if his life came to a painful end, I think it's arrogant to say it was only because of you. Also, I don't know how he truly felt, but I'm guessing he wouldn't want his friendship with you denied.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go through life not being friends with him either. That's why I wanted to save him. It's hard when someone dies. Since I've joined OSF, It's shocking at first, but it really starts to sink in later. Before, I could always just use brain talk to see and talk to them whenever I wanted.
Even so, the time you spent together... We can't let it be for nothing. You said so yourself.
You're right. I guess we just have to keep on... I'm really glad I didn't lose my memory.
I'm glad we talked. I feel better too.
We should have another talk like this soon. We're back on the same team again.
As long as it has some meaning, sure.
That's fair enough. Looks like you're still you.
Yes. He seems to have matured in some ways. And there's been so much...
I have a long way to go.
I don't think we're that different.
That actually might be true. You helped me see some parts of myself I couldn't...
My impression of you changed a bit. Maybe... Yeah, I understand you better.
I don't know what your idea of me was, but yes, I suppose we understand each other. A little better than before.
Everyone, Major General Fubuki is up.
Seems like he's all fine. Says he's ready to talk.
I see. I get the basic idea. The expansion of the Kunad Gate and Togetsu's schemes.
What we need to focus on now is
If we let them be, they'll just send someone else.
Do you have any idea how to...
Well, what if we were to shut down Babe? To the Red Strings research, execution...
So you're saying if we can shut Babe down...
All right. You're the ones best suited to make a decision with the... I'll leave Togetsu to you. But if there's any...
Could you act as a go-between for the new Himuka government and the safe... The new Himuka government is in a state of confusion.
So you want me to get the governments to agree to a ceasefire?
If you can fan the underlying insecurity and suspicion...
Right. I'll give it a shot. I'll use my influence as a regiment commander the best I can.
Fubuki, don't get yourself into trouble.
You too, sis. Take care of them.
I think we're safe leaving Suo and Seiran to...
So, we're infiltrating Togetsu.
Kagero and Kyoka have useful information on the area.
Oh, sorry. Do you mind if I leave that to you? Yuito, I want to talk to you before you go to Togetsu.
Okay.
You don't know? Hey, how about we go somewhere else?
Kagero?
Sorry, I'll be right back. I'll leave the strategizing to you.
Hey, Yuito!
Hanabi, wait. Tsugumi, everyone, there's something I have to tell you.
You too, Kasane?
This is about Kagero, right? We should listen.
No. Kagero... I don't want to...
There is much I want to say, but perhaps...
That's why I told all of you. We should go to Kik...
Considering the situation at the scene, I thought Kagero may be responsible.
Whether it was Kasane or Kagero, the fact that the perpetrator was in the OSF will be even harder on Yuito.
Enemy is done. That was impressive.
That's all of them. Nice job, Kasane. That reminds me, you graduated at the top of your training class too, she did. There were rumors of an amazing rookie at the time.
I was put into a Dama platoon, though. They had me doing all kinds of weird work that didn't let me show my true potential.
Oh, you made it through that platoon. You get points.
Got it! Check me.
Just for that.
I need your
I
help.
can see how much ability you have when we fight together.
Of course. You know the true way to look at things. You're the most ethical of all the weirdos in the OSN.
The enemy is attacking with electricity.
It's over.
You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you. Pyrokinesis should work.
Support me.
Was that oil? It'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
This is pretty good.
Nice fire! You got this!
We did it.
I'm numb, and I can't move.
Good decision.
Useless. Check me.
Let's finish this!
Let's keep going.
Looks like there's a resource reading.
Looks like we can't go any further. Nothing to open or destroy. Let's find a different path.
Wait, it is too early to give up. We might be able to get to the other side using my power. Please give it a try, Kasane.
If Yuito learns the truth, he won't try to kill Kagero, will he?
Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Let's use it!
Do it, Kasane!
It's over.
Yuito, Kagero! Did we interrupt you?
Kagero, let me see your wounds. I'll try to fix you up.
Thanks, Tsugumi.
Did everyone hear that? About my father?
Yeah, Kasane told us. Are you alright?
I guess so. For now. Please, tell me what happened to him.
Right. Where to begin?
Kagero, this is just a conjecture on my part. But wasn't it orders from Togetsu?
It was indeed. I'm an assassin sent on a mission from Togetsu to infiltrate Suo.
I see. So you weren't hired by the Seiran government.
It seems Chairman Sumeragi was more distrustful of Togetsu than the former chairman. They considered him a threat.
So you assassinated him for Togetsu?
If I wanted to crush Togetsu's plans, Babe's plans, I couldn't be seen as a troublemaker. So it was self-defense. Had I done a little better, though, I could have fooled them and gotten by not having to assassinate anyone. Look, I'm really sorry about Chairman Sumeragi. If you tell me to face the consequences, I will. But first, I want to finish dealing with Togetsu. I know that's...
Who is the she you mentioned? Is she the reason?
I suppose I have to tell you. I have a family I left on the moon. A wife and a daughter. I first met my wife when we were getting ready to emigrate to Earth and had our daughter. I won't let that happen. That's why I have to do everything I can to stop them from using the red strings.
It was all to protect your daughter.
This was 2,000 years ago. She's been dead a long time, so I'm sure you think it all sounds silly. But I don't want my family, my daughter's existence, to be erased.
If your family is so important to you, why did you leave them on the moon? You could have...
I could have if I was a normal colonist, but that wasn't the case. I was an agent placed among the colonists. My job was to make the redevelopment of Earth fail.
Why? The moon spent 1,000 years fixing the Earth's environment. To sabotage it when it was almost finished.
Did things change on the moon? If my memory serves me correctly, I heard that something flew in from outer space.
You don't know? It's kind of a long story, but I'll tell you what happened 2,000 years ago. It was when Yakumo Sumeragi and the colonists immigrated to Earth. The comet left behind the unknown substance called other particles in space. Gravity then began pulling those particles down to Earth and the moon. Earth was still mostly unpopulated, so the effects were unknown, but the moon began to have cases of people turning into monsters.
Monsters? Do you mean...
Yes. Metamorphosis. If a living creature comes into contact with the other... At the time, the redevelopment of Earth had moved to the final step of gravity control. If that were sabotaged, we could stop the other particles falling to the moon. Basically, that was the Moon Faction's plan, and I was an agent who had been given secret orders to carry it out.
Yakumo Sumeragi and the rest of the colonists were already on Earth. You were just gonna leave them to die?
It's terrible, I know. But people like Yakumo resisted the moon's wishes, and the plan ended in failure. So the moon put Plan B into action. They pushed the other particles toward Earth, surrounding it, and making it so we couldn't return home.
Other particles surrounding Earth. The extinction belt. I think it's safe to say that the moon's space technology is far ahead of ours.
The moon was overpopulated at the time, and I heard most of the people went to Earth. It was probably a plan to reduce the population.
I was cut off from the moon, so staying on Earth was the only option. I don't know what happened on the moon after that.
The metamorphosis might have spread. More people like my sister.
Even so, I believed that my family was safe, and joined Togetsu so I could return to the moon. I went in and out of cold sleep many times, trading off with comrades as we searched for a way to break through the... But after several awakenings, there was just no way I could allow them to reset history. That's why becoming a traitor was the path I chose.
I understand. My father wasn't perfect. He would often make mistakes, especially when it came to how he led the government. But he was family, the only father I had. I just can't forgive you for killing him. But it's because of that. I understand your desire to protect your family. So let's stop Togetsu together. I will always resent you. But I think I can stand up to them with you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I might have done something distasteful to further my goal, if I had taken a wrong turn somewhere as well. So, I think I understand a little bit of your actions.
You know, you're much more mature than I am. Or maybe I'm just too immature. I guess in the end, I made you decide after all. So lame. Let me help you stop.
Are you finished?
Kasane, I caused...
Stop acting so meek all of a sudden. It's weird.
Kasane, I thought you were the one who...
It's just as much my fault for not saying anything. When I wanted to kill you, I thought that having you hate me would keep me focused on the task.
I guess that makes sense.
So, you don't have to apologize.
Yeah, okay. That's enough talk for now, then. I'm sure you all have your own questions. Even I don't understand what's going on. But we have to work together and focus on what needs to be done.
If that is your decision, I don't think we have anything else left to say.
All right. So our main mission is to go to Togetsu as soon as we can and stop Babe.
What do you think of using my power to make everyone invisible in order to infiltrate it?
We should probably assume that Kagero and I are both known traitors by now.
We don't have time to dwell on it. It's dangerous. But I believe Kagero's plan has potential.
Togetsu probably doesn't expect an attack.
Okay, let's do it. First, we'll climb Hino.
That was not good on my nerves. Don't scare me like that.
I'm glad you're both okay. This is pretty good.